Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna tell you about my Meetup Groups experience. So for those who don't know what Meetup is, it's an app and a website where you can go and join all types of groups to meet people. So they have all types of groups. They have groups if you're trying to learn a language. They have groups for board games. They have groups for sports. They have groups for socializing. They have groups for singles. They have groups for age groups. They have groups for literally everything that you can think of. And so I'm actually in about, I was counting, I think I'm in like 35 meetup groups that I joined since I came out here. And yesterday I went to my first one. So I was supposed to go to two. There was a black hiking group that I was supposed to go in the morning, but because of the rain, I didn't get to go. So I end up going to the other event in the nighttime, which was a social group. And it was actually pretty good. It actually wasn't bad. I met a couple people. I exchanged contacts with like 5 people. I think out of the 5, it's only maybe 2 I could see myself being friends with. It was this one guy. He was like Asian and Hispanic. He was pretty cool. I also met a Nigerian. I met a Mexican. I met a Chinese, Indian, and Russian. So I met a couple Americans too. So I met quite a few variety of people, and Meetup brings together all kinds of people. So if you're in a city where you're new or you're trying to meet new people, Meetup is a good way to start to like socialize or to like find people who are interested in weird stuff that you are. I've always been interested in hiking. I know it sounds crazy, but one of the reasons I was excited about coming out here is to go hiking. I've always wanted to be a hiker. I don't know why. I just think it's so interesting. I'm gonna start going hiking regularly, maybe twice a month I'll go hiking. Yeah, 2 to 3 times a month I would say. And then I also joined a group for like speaking Spanish because I'm trying to learn Spanish this year. So that's gonna be a weekly group that I'm gonna go to, and there's a couple other groups I joined. I joined some fitness groups. I joined a couple other hiking groups. I need to join one of those board. I was trying to find a group for spades. I really like spades, but I haven't seen any. So I have to search again. I joined some group for people in like entertainment. I joined a couple social groups. I joined some business group, and I joined some like real estate groups. I joined several groups that I have to figure out how I'm gonna work all these different groups in my schedule. I also joined some volunteer groups because I want to volunteer at least 2 times a month. So I'm trying to fit all of this. And as far as the meetup group I went to yesterday, it was pretty cool. It was at Exchange LA, and I will say the meetup was fine, right? But then they had the club after the meetup, and so we went in the club, and okay, let me just say it was not my kind of club. Okay, I'm into like music that I can actually dance and wind my waist to, right? But the music that they had at this club, it was like electro music, but nothing's wrong with electro music. The problem is that they were playing the same beat. We were there for an hour and a half because the club closed at 2. We left at 11:30 because we couldn't take it anymore. But they were playing the same exact beat the entire time. The same beat. And I was just like I was trying to like figure out, okay, what do you do to this music? So what it looked like, it was a lot of Asians in the club, and all they were doing was this. So I started doing this, but like after a while of just like bobbing your head, it gets tiring because it's just like you're bobbing your head for like an hour and a half, like. But if you're into that type of stuff, like go for it. But we couldn't take it anymore, so we end up going to a different club after. And the club that we went to after was the Reserve, and I like that club. It's a hip hop slash Hispanic club, I think. So in one room, they like the main room, they have hip hop, rap, R&B, and then in the other room they have reggaeton and reggae. So I thought that was pretty cool. That club is nice. I think that I'm gonna make that my birthday club, my birthday after party club, because I think my friends would probably like it who are coming. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna use for my after club. But yeah, meetup is cool. I'm excited for the meetup groups that I plan to go to coming up. I'm going to learn to speak Spanish weekly. I'm finally getting in the groove of getting out in LA. I think like I'm coming up on my 5-month mark this week. And the first 3 to 4 months, I felt like it was just so much trying to get settled and trying to get things together. You know, after you come out here with no jobs and no friends, like you have to like figure shit out on your own basically. And so that's what I've been doing. So now I'm pretty settled. I kind of get the feel of what it is, and now I can actually go full force on like some of the things I came out here for. And now I'm actually working on those things. I'm trying to like get more things together because I was supposed to go and do my license test. Well, try to transfer my license, I should say, but I actually lost my PA license, so I had to reorder it, and it should get here this week. My mom had to mail it here to me, so I'm waiting for that to get here, and then this Saturday I'm gonna go and do the license test. So a lot of this week is studying for it because I think I have to redo the written part of the test to get my license transferred. And then after that, my birthday is coming up next week. And then after my birthday, I'm gonna start car shopping. That's the next thing I'm trying to do. And then after that, I'm going to start looking at classes that I'm trying to take. I want to start taking acting classes. So I'm gonna start doing that around March, April maybe. We'll see how this car thing goes because I can't get to classes. It's gonna be difficult, I should say, to get to classes from El Segundo without a car. Because even if I Uber, it's like the Uber prices add up. Like just this weekend from me going to the club, it cost me $30 just in Uber costs. Like, because there's so many things that you want to do and then the prices, they just add up. So those are the next things I plan to do in the next coming weeks. More meetup groups, get my license transferred, I should say, and starting classes, getting a car. Yeah, so those are what I have planned, and you know, hopefully it all works out how I have it planned out, but stuff don't never go as planned per se, but it always works out. So I'm excited though. Otherwise, everything's pretty good. I'm gonna be working the Grammys after party this weekend, which I'm pretty excited for. And what else? Then after that is my birthday weekend, which I have some fun stuff planned. Hiking is a part of it. Like I'm gonna become like a weirdo with hiking because I don't know, hiking is just so interesting to me. And then after that, I was gonna visit back home to Philly, but I decided now is not the best time. I'm trying to do too many things right now, so it's not the best time. I'll maybe go in the summertime, and then learning more about getting into acting and some of the things that I really want to do out here. Why I really came, and I know it's gonna be pretty difficult with working my 9 to 5, and I mean I like my job, I like the people, but of course that's not exactly why I came here. It's just what pays the bills and affords me to be able to live here and be pretty comfortable. But I'm gonna start taking classes and then, try to meet more people and see what happens with that. So I'm pretty excited for it, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but I feel like things are been going along how I planned. I've been having to learn to just be patient about things and let things work how they're supposed to work, because sometimes I get so antsy and I just want stuff to happen right now, but I know that it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to like meet people. And I have met a couple people who are really cool out here. It's gonna take time to get into like acting and stuff like that. Like it's gonna take time to even like get a car cash, especially a used car, because I don't want to get a banana. So it's like I have to constantly remind myself like these things that I'm trying to get done is going to take time, but it's all, I will say, it's all working out though. It's all been working out how it's supposed to work out, and I'm so thankful and excited for what's to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.